Right then. I know you've all decided to be dropped off, scurry back home, maybe have a good wash, maybe set fire to a few articles of clothing. And remember that you've all been nice and huggy and open and discussing things like, please don't tell people that I'm Bruhan, please don't get me assassinated, that sort of thing. But remember now you're heading back into Swindon, which means someone will be watching. More than likely, multiple people will be watching. So watch what you say, watch what you do, and carry on with another glorious night in the Prince's Swindon.
Oh, hail the prince.
Hail the prince.
Well, hugging tug.
We love you, princey.
I'm sure the Prince will not note that Kay never joined in.
It's more of a silent hymn.
I don't know. You can answer that. Answer some questions later, I'm sure. So, a little bit of dropping off. I'm sure that some of you are going to be asking to be dropped off somewhere a little bit away from your own havens. I don't know if you trust each other that well. Although, when I looked at the last recording, I noted that Kay told Heimdal where his haven was twice. And both the character and then the player forgot. So,
I haven't picked up on anything, so it's fine.
yeah, it's fine. It's
I
why you
trust
have-
my pack implicitly.
it's why you have Nosferatu, just in case you forget things. They know all of your information.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, but you've got your password. Don't worry, we know that.
Nosferatu Rolodex. Yeah.
Right. Heimdal. You've dutifully dropped them off, forgotten exactly where you've dropped them off, and headed straight back to your haven. So, in the West Swindon area, just off of one of the industrial estates, as you drive through, lovely big, shiny warehouses and units all shut down, night watchmen around. But as you get to the very dead end of the estate, the small dirt track you follow down, it's sort of a wooded, well, I'd say wooded, it's wasteland. It's just overgrown. But you get to the bottom of the lane, the large metal double doors, which, as always, open when you pull up. As Sean closes them behind you as you get back into the yard. Just the same as normal. Do you have any outdoor lighting? Anything like that here?
Probably a couple of projector lights. I mean, I have armed guards, so.
Well, yeah, you needed lights to spot them. All of those containers and wrecked cars need someone to look after them. I'm sure. Oh, well, you've got the clubhouse as well. So, as you get out, Sean's just checking you're okay. He's a lovely chap. Looks like he could probably have been an Iron Maiden during the 70s and the 80s. Massive orange hair and built like a tank. No offense, mate, but you stink like shit.
Been swimming in shit.
Yeah. He just shrugs. He doesn't seem to be too surprised. Anything you need?
I'm gonna hand him the base. I need, I don't know, this fixed somewhere. I don't know if it can be, but...
There's a hoik as you see it go off into the distance, and a surprising crunch as it lands somewhere out of sight.
Yeah, you were always the smart one. And have you seen Alyssa?
She's gone out.
Fair enough. Probably gonna catch her later.
We asked if she was okay. She put Mike onto his ass, and then we decided it'd be a good idea not to ask her any other questions.
As I said, you were always the smart one.
There we go. Any particular reason you smell like shit?
I've been doing things in a sewer.
Nice. Anything we need to worry about?
Keep an extra eye out. I have received a couple of death threats tonight.
Just the two?
Yeah, 2 or
Slow
3
roll.
maybe.
Oh, one of your mates is inside. I asked him questions, he seemed to know the answers, and you know when you got a bloke that if you tried to pick him up, he's so greasy he'd just slide away. Bit of a slippery sod.
Yeah, I met 2 tonight of those people, yeah.
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 He's inside. I'd probably go in and check in on him. It's just they might get a bit bored inside and just give up and not trust him and plant him somewhere.
Fair enough.
Alright.
Do me a favor. Check up on Ian. He's been quiet for far too long.
Oh, you know he's got that other gig.
Yeah.
There's a bit of bother on the grounds that I don't know. It might have been Ian. You know he gets a bit touchy, but the place nearly burnt to the ground. So he's been over there. I don't know. He's thinking with his other brain.
All right. I'm gonna head inside and see who's joined the party.
Well, it's the you see the usual people here and there, but at the bar, and his pretty much standard tracksuit is out. He's got a beer in his hand for whatever good it is. I think that's just, he never asked for it. I think it was just given to him. It was just easier not to say no. He sort of waves in a nice, happy, I wouldn't mind you coming over here quite soon. I'm afraid someone may decide to try and cut my head off. Sort of vibe.
It's gonna give him the nod to go away from everyone and find a place more quiet.
No, he hops over to the other side. You've got not exactly a lounge area, but there's at least 2 or 3 chairs which aren't mismatched. It's away from the main group. Is it, interesting night.
Very.
Excellent. You could have said hello.
What do you mean?
We had a chat. You looked at me as if nothing at all. Did you meet someone who was remarkably average that you could lose in a crowd?
I did.
I'm sorry, it's habit.
You're wearing someone else's face then.
It's not sort of how your guys would do it. It's more the ooh, look at me, don't look at me, lose me in a crowd sort of face.
I see.
Yeah, I never know who's visiting D and the others, so you've always got to keep an eye on the some of the valuable players on the board. The Ventru like to go smashing things around with a hammer.
Well, I have a strange feeling that we were sent to either kill him or he was meant to kill us.
Yeah, if you'd have attacked him, he would have just... No, you would all be dead. So...
Well, he's ash now.
You killed him.
No, Griffey did.
The other hand grabs you by the shirt and just... and continues to count. If you try to speak, if you try to open...
No, I'm just gonna...
Grips tighter.
I'm gonna keep quiet.
Gets to 10. We don't say that word. Because if you say that word, there's a good chance he will be able to hear what we say about him. Doesn't matter where you are or who you're with, you do not say that word.
Okay, Gunther then killed him.
Gunther, yeah. I've heard other versions. Fester was quite popular for a while, but Gunther, no, because I reckon D would have still managed to hold his own.
I think he let it happen. I am still quite confused about it. He sort of just stood there, gave us a short speech, and then poof. His head was torn off and he ashed.
So he killed him, he didn't suck out the last of it.
I'm not sure, I can't see that. He definitely, put his teeth into him, but I tried, attacking Gunther, but it was like hitting marble.
Yeah. Right, that changes things. You know how to think fast, don't you?
Kinda.
You're going to need to learn quite fast, actually. Don't say his name. And don't tell anyone he was there. Don't admit to knowing he was there. Do not acknowledge his existence.
That was also what he said.
Look, I don't know how, I don't know why, but Anthony has him under his thumb. So, probably not a good idea because no one likes him. Everyone is scared of that fucker. And he is bad news.
Anthony, I think I put his head through a seat in a car tonight.
Well,
so I should expect a nuke to fall on my house?
or a gas leak, they seem quite common. Live young, die fast. I think you've got it the wrong way round, boy. Right. I need to check something. Can you still be alive by Saturday?
Yeah, it's fine. I'm just giving a grad speech tomorrow and everything will be good. No worries, we did our job.
Don't say his name.
Oh, it's fine. He told us explicitly not to say he was there, and apparently we're taking credit for killing a scourge. Who was a traitor, of course. Glory to the prince.
You Camarilla types are fucked in the head. Right. You know how to get hold of me? Do me a favour, don't try. Not at least until Saturday, okay? I'll find you. Please don't come looking for me. I need to do a lot of different things and just steer clear of the Ventru, okay?
Yeah, and if you see Alyssa, tell her to be careful.
Every time I come, she's not here. Keep trying to introduce me, but I'm going to think she's ghosting me at some point.
It's probably just, maybe I should ask Jason. If I can get him to answer anything, more than a word or a growl.
Bluntly, I think after this, Jason might be coming to talk to you, so hey-ho, stay alive, yeah?
No, it's just several threats were made against her life, so I'm kind of worried.
Yeah, I think your biggest problem is trying to work out what the biggest danger is to you right now, because you've got quite a lot competing.
I hear you. I'll see you Saturday then.
Not if I see you first.
You probably will.
And with that, we go to Arnold. So you managed to, where exactly are you heading? Which haven? Are you going to the library, or are you going to the, are you going somewhere else?
Well, I think I'll be going to the flat, so the not library.
The very nice, the luxurious.
Yeah, it's got the better shower.
It's got a wet room. It's one of those the Amazon rainforest showers. Oh, lovely. So How long are you intending to spend in that shower?
Oh, a while to get every nook and cranny clean.
I
Uh,
think that might be needed.
I'm smelling of sewerage for some reason. Even and the yellow ducky, in the shower room is not looking pleased.
Right. I need you to wait a second. Because something's just blipped on OBS. Oh, don't worry. Ignore the man behind the curtain. Sorry, when I edit on twice speed, so it just zooms by, so I just look out for that. So, we'll go back to Arnold. Which means we're going to the Witch Haven, the library, the flat.
The flat.
That makes sense.
So, good shower there.
Well, a very luxurious shower.
Yeah.
Luxury is the word. So you can
Yeah.
spend a little while in there getting cleaned.
Yeah, do a bit of scrubbing of the back.
Yes, and of the brain.
Uh,
Right then, you find yourself all dressed, ready. You've got your is it the torque, the jewelry you have,
the talk. Yeah.
the golden neck piece.
Yeah, before I deal with that, I need to feed the cat.
But clearly, is it just the one cat?
Just the one cat. Because I believe I'm going to take him on a play date. Because all the party have cats. I found out.
And although Kay denies he's a cat, with the cat mask, cat gear, cat clothing, cat everything else, yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Well,
I think it's a fan of cats.
as you finish making sure, what's the cat's name? Sorry.
Sir Pounce-a-lot.
Sir Pounce-a-lot. There we go. A true name for one of them. But as you're getting ready, you hear the door close.
Oh. Hello.
Arnold?
Hi, you alright?
As Morris steps in and says, my boy, how are you doing?
I'm good, thank you.
Are you sure? You're looking really pasty.
Oh, got the flu, don't get too close to me.
I'm just asking now, so are you, what clothes are you wearing? Are your limbs suitably long and elongated at the moment?
Yeah. I'd imagine I'm wearing now a sort of dressing gown, like a fluffy dressing gown.
Not clearly.
Yeah.
Something to give you enough sort of space to hunch them up a little bit and put
Yeah.
it nice and tight.
Yeah, and might even do the sort of crossed arms in the dressing gown to hide it.
Puts his phone and wallet down on the side. You sure? You really need to start looking after yourself. You've seen better days.
It's the flu. It's going around. Oh, stay back. I don't want to get what I've got.
Shakes his head a little bit. He's always thought of you as a little bit eccentric. I just wanted to pop in. I've got some business local, and I just wanted to make sure you're okay.
Yeah, it's all good.
I bumped into your neighbours earlier on today. So I came round, couldn't find you. It might have been at lunch. So were you out doing something?
Oh.
Midday.
Oh yeah, me, libraries, good book.
I'm glad to hear that you're actually getting out and about. They had some lovely things to say about you. You've been helping them out with some of their gardening, I hear.
Oh yes. The elderly couple. Yes, they need some help. So I'm, taking the bins out.
I'm glad you've actually started getting
plants.
back out. You spent a lot of time in here when you first came, so
Yeah.
nice to hear you doing it. I'm on a different number now.
Oh.
fishes into his wallet, pops a card down on the table. So,
Is it a very fancy card, like embossed?
oh, you could probably spend a good 10 minutes discussing the weight, the feel, the font.
Yeah. What font is it, Storyteller? I want to know what font this business card is in.
What I will tell you is it is not Comic Sans.
Is it Arial?
No.
Okay. As long as it's not Times New Roman, that would disappoint me.
But just Morris and a 6-digit number.
Okay.
You can get me on this now at any time. I'm kind of in Swindon on and off at the moment. We're working on a project.
Oh.
So, touch wood. In the next week or so, I could actually be in Swindon full time. So,
Oh, brilliant.
if they've got space, then I'll need to stay on site. But otherwise, I was wondering if you wouldn't mind a roommate. 'Cause, I know this is. They've got at least 3 rooms here, and I know one of them's got all the recording software and everything else to keep the safe room safe. But you wouldn't mind?
No, not at all.
And you knew about all the recording equipment, yes?
No, you didn't tell me about the recording equipment.
It's fine. None of it's on, but it's just so if you did go into one of the other bedrooms, that's what all this is. But it's also why the walls are so thick. The doors are made out of steel and all the rest of it. So,
Okay.
yeah.
Makes sense, I'm sure. You know. But, okay. But what's your job? What's going on?
Oh, we're relocating. So I was mainly based in central London, so I was sort of liaising with the Met and all the other agencies there for a while. But we've had tons of success, and so it's why I sort of had this space for you when you're in your time of need.
Yeah, but is Swindon that dangerous?
Well, what we're doing is we've dealt with the problem after the fact, and we're sort of franchising it out now. So we're going to Swindon is kind of the average place in the country. It sort of reflects a little bit of everywhere. So we thought we're going to try this. It's sort of proactive to try and stop anything like that happening again. So it's a bit of a proving ground. But we're all really excited about it. And
what makes you think Swindon's the average place in the UK?
Just demographics, to be fair.
Okay.
It's one of the satellites. It's an hour out of London. It's a little bit of everywhere. It's not too big, not too small, and I know they describe it as an armpit, but it's got enough sort of trouble that we might be able to make a difference.
Okay.
But there's nothing too much here, so we want to really sort of nip it in the bud. You know, like cut off the limb before the rest of the body becomes infected.
Sounds extreme, but okay.
Well, we sort of deal with the sharp end of the sword, as it were.
Yeah, not really the community policing side of things.
Well, this is the thing. This is what we're going to try and sort of spread it out. So we're going to bring everyone all under the same umbrella. So sort of make sure everyone's equipped and knows what to do, and it sort of spreads out the hunt we can do. Okay. But I've got to run. Okay. If you're, I'll pop round tomorrow. So if you're around lunchtime, we can go out. There's a really nice restaurant in Old Town. I went by. Oh, they got tables and chairs outside. We can sit out midday and just
not
up.
sure we'll be able to do that. I've already got like an academic date to talk about the differences in French philosophy during the 1500s to the 1700s.
Do you know what? Every time you normally say something like that, my eyes glaze over and I zone out. But do you know what? Tomorrow, I'll find out where you are and I'll attend. I'll come and see you in person. Right.
All right.
Pat you on the shoulder. If you need me, you got my number. Take care.
I've got a number. I've got the card.
Before he then goes, and the door sort of closes ever so softly with a
Yeah.
thud.
I look at the cat with a. That could be problematic. Look. The cat just goes.
So, as your your good mortal friend has left, what were you hoping to do before heading over or seeing the
I'm
others?
planning to go and see, because I believe we have met before, from my understanding. My antiques dealer
Ah, yes,
called something.
Kara.
Kara, yes.
Yes, not a problem.
So I'm going to try and put on some level of disguise, as in so far as to hide my worst features.
Maybe
Or my
your-
most distinctive features.
Your distinctive features, maybe a blush of life to your skin would assist.
Yeah,
Fair enough.
yeah.
Well,
But, you know,
yeah, you get yourself ready. You make your way over there. It's well, it's gone sort of 9 o'clock, but the shop's open. It's,
Yeah.
sort of 2 storefronts, all nice, thick, heavy glass, but everywhere is lit up. You can see straight from the outside her at her nice little desk. They seem to keep very odd hours at this antique shop. As you enter, she smiles and says, "Ah,
hi Kara.
how can we help?"
I've got something for you to look over.
Ooh, well, I'm just sorry, this is me pausing. Have you seen her in person yet?
That's why I've asked the question of earlier, because I didn't know if we met in person or not.
No, because up until this point, everything's been by the phone. I do remember. Apologies. No, so smiles and a bit of recognition and he says, "Oh, yeah, no, wonderful, yes, nice, come on in."
Yeah.
It's like, where do I know you from?
I think we've chatted over the phone a few times. Arnold.
Arnold!
Yes.
Please, please. He gestures to the chair opposite. She doesn't offer to shake your hand, though. She's sat behind the desk, and there's a lovely glass desk. It's a case, and inside there's some lovely little objects.
I have a quick look at the little objects. Anything of interest?
Not perhaps to you. There's a watch, a small blade, and a couple of gemmed curios, but nothing interesting. They could be 100, 200 years old possibly, but nothing from the era that you'd like to study.
Okay. I sit down. Make myself comfortable.
So, what are you interested in today?
I bring out the talk.
Ooh,
Ah.
not really gone into the Celtic end of things before so far. May I?
Yeah, no, feel free.
Takes it and turns it over and says, "It's normal for them to be sort of gold is normally quite common, but so they can twist and whatnot, so they can get them around their necks. But this onyx, the onyx stone, just on one side of it,
Yeah.
that's not quite common. It looks." She pulls out a small light and starts to inspect with a glass. It looks like someone's carved something in here. Look.
I'll have a look.
Looks to be like a rose. Just not quite sort of edged in so you could use it as a signet to print, but more than just someone scratching. It's deliberate. Someone's tried to make just mark not quite a rose, but the image or the essence of a rose into a stone.
Okay. Right. Oh. Do you think metaphorical? Or some description?
A bit odd. So a few minutes pass, a few tests, a chip here, a drip there. Well, it seems to be genuine gold. It seems to be authentically antique, I think I can say. I'd need to run a few more tests. I'd need to then sort of have a nose around, because if it's that old, And it's with a stone like that, it's probably got provenance, so I could probably at least have a little bit of a dig around if you'd like.
Oh. How long will it take?
I tend to work through the night. I'm a bit of a night owl, so
Oh, I like ditto.
I'll let you know by the morning, or actually I tend to sleep in, so I'll let you know by tomorrow night if where I'm at. It might, if I find something, then it might be there and done. But or with these things, you sort of find one lead and you end up going down a rabbit hole.
Okay.
My employer has quite a good library, so I could probably have a dick around.
Oh, who do you work for?
Oh, Mr. Eldridge.
Wait,
He owns the shop.
Oh, okay. I'd like to meet him at some point.
She seems to sort of almost come alive at the mention of his name. She seems she's probably got, whether there's a form of relationship there or something. She seems to be very, very happy just mentioning his name.
Is he a good employer?
The best.
Ah, brilliant.
Is there anything else?
I don't want to leave it too long away from him because I'm very keen on it and.
Well,
A bit worried to give it up, to be honest. But I understand.
Well, I of course I'll give you a receipt, and Mr. Aldridge ensures everything that we do. So,
Storyteller, have I met a Mr. Eldritch at all?
no, well,
offer?
this is the first time you've visited her in person. You've gone in passing. You may have seen some. There have been other people in the store, male, female, but the place isn't busy. People come here for very specific reasons.
Yeah.
You get the impression that with all the glass cases around, that the door should perhaps have a security lock on it, but it doesn't.
Okay.
But the stuff that's on the shelves here, it seems secure, and no one seems to bother them.
Okay. Not suspicious at all.
Absolutely not.
Not suspicious at all. Okay.
Right.
Yeah. Okay. All right. I'll come tomorrow to collect it back, and I'll take the receipt that I presume she hands across.
As she goes to hand it to you, she places it down on the glass without almost just to avoid touching your hand. But she does. It's not awkward. It seems to be quite deliberate. It's almost like a habit as she smiles. It says, I will, as soon as I know anything, I will give you a call.
Okay. Sounds good.
Perfect. Pleasure meeting you at last. It's always nice to put a face to a name.
Exactly. It's so nice to meet you. Okay. Look after yourself.
You too.
Bye. As I take the receipt and exit.
Which is where we come to join Flint.
I was just going to say, as I exit the door and walk down the street, I just look into the coat and go, that was slightly suspicious, and then I close the coat.
Okay. No one watching would think that's suspicious, and remember, in Swindon, no one ever watches you. You're always safe, and there's privacy everywhere.
I know.
Right, Mr. Flint.
Good evening.
Are you headed to the monastery?
Yes, I'll take a slightly circuitous route whilst also making inquiries.
Just to make sure whoever is watching, whoever is at least has to make an effort to follow you. Gotcha.
Yeah.
So, Goddard's monastery sounds it's quite an old building in Stratton. Stratton's made up of a collection of old buildings and villages with a which modern day civilization has grown around. So the name might sound odd, but it's just a group of intellectuals. It is a religious order of some sort.
Yes.
Which Jenny has happily allowed you to sequester yourself in. Are you going to spend any time amongst them, or are you heading downstairs?
I'll make some pleasantries with them. Just make sure that they're
Well, You notice that two more of your, shall we say, friends
Yes.
have joined since you were noticing last, and they seem
Excellent.
to be quite concerned. You look a little bit stressed, a little bit on edge. Is there anything we can do?
I'll invite them downstairs.
Remove as many dots as you see fit from your hunger.
Certainly. Good.
Can you just make me a wits and awareness roll, please?
Yeah, sure thing.
No difficulty.
Oof. How's that?
That's fine. They leave you to what you wish to focus on.
Okay. I will, after having a sort of a good shower and a change, because I don't want to be in those sewage-stained clothes too long. I'll start picking through parts of the library.
You're downstairs, so this is. They have their library. It's quite broad and detailed, but downstairs you have the more interesting tomes.
Mm-hmm.
So you can spend a brief time researching. It's easy to pick up his name. So Elazif appears in quite a few different documents. Quite old references. They're often called either the architect or the engineer.
Interesting.
You're going to probably need to spend a little bit, a bit more than a brief search to sort of dig out anything more interesting.
But I'll sort of bookmark a couple of the tomes related and put them aside for later reading.
But your concentration is drawn away to the other room. That pull, that urge you feel.
Yeah.
Someone is calling you.
Oh, okay. Yes, I'll go through and I'll start performing the necessary rites to contacts. Probably my sire is probably a wise.
Entering the room, closing the door, you get the usual feeling that passes over you. You start to feel colder. You almost have to resist the urge to shiver. Today, as you enter, it happens again, but there's a small drone, not a scream, a muted scream similar to one that you heard earlier. As you see David sat on the chair. Please sit.
Sorry, I missed that.
You see David sat on the chair in front of you. As he gestures. Please sit.
Then yes, I'll have a seat.
What progress?
Some. There's we were tasked to do a job for the prince, and that's led to an interesting area. The artifact you tasked me to look into, I found a larger edifice where the sun's rays were as clear as day, if you will. They filled a chamber in the dead of night. a member of the coterie who had an interaction with certain parts of the room seemed emboldened and filled with a charisma normally beyond them.
That would not normally be something reported about the artifact.
No?
Whereabouts
That'd be
was this?
short domain.
Above, below, or somewhere else?
Below ground within a small sewer.
Sunlight through a sewer. That doesn't sound below. That sounds something more
Esoteric.
crafted.
The room itself, the chamber, was fairly large. Didn't seem square, so probably rectangular. 8 pillars around a central grating. The grating itself water-welled
9
up
pillars.
through. 8 pillars.
You were sure?
8 pillars.
Water?
Yes.
Gold stones?
Yep. In a helix design.
I wish more information. I wish samples.
Sample of the water.
He gestures to the table between you.
Yep. Places it down.
Blood from the one who was touched by the sun.
You need blood of one of them. Alright. I will need to obviously convey certain assurances to that kindred. I assume no harm will come of them based on that. Oh, actually, hang on. Fishes through. There you go. Proffers a hanky that's dabbed in blood that's in a small Ziploc bag.
He gestures to the table, then smiles. You always showed initiative. It's always what I liked about you.
Thank you.
What do you wish?
Right now I seek to make sure that we are well seated within this domain.
What power will assist you with this?
The local primogen of my clan is proving awkward. They are an obstacle.
I told you he would seek your death. Do you have eyes within? Do you have eyes within his haven, within his men?
Excellent.
I can offer you the ritual that we discussed before. You were not too keen on trying, but having eyes within, being able to have your eyes elsewhere is often beneficial when a
Yes.
primogen wants you dead.
Okay.
He takes out a small tube. Silver in colour, corked at both ends, and places it down on your side of the table.
Gives a courtly nod in thanks.
seems puzzled. There's something he wants to say, but he seems to be troubled. It's not something you've seen often with David.
Is everything okay?
They will do everything they can to destroy you.
Mm-hmm.
You will be labelled one of the mission. You'll be labelled one of the Banu Hakim. Anything they can to have you taken about and dealt with. I can see that you've been through the gauntlet. I can see the veil is thin with you now. I can hear their voices. I can hear them clamour and watch you. These things may be interesting, but your goal is more important. Do you understand?
Indeed.
I do not wish to have wasted my time and my trust in you. I would not wish us to break our deal.
Naturally.
You would not wish us to break our deal.
No.
You remember the price that you paid.
Mm-hmm.
We are understood. And with that, you're sat by yourself with a table and a tube.
Well, time to see what this is.
You see the instructions. You see the semantics. You see all the issues that you need to do to engage with this ritual.
Mm-hmm.
It seems to be well articulated and instructed. You should have no difficulty, well, with the fundamentals. The price, that might be a different problem.
Price is a price, everything comes with.
Well, you knew what that price would be.
Mm-hmm.
Someone clears their throats.
Good evening. I turn to face them.
Interesting place you have here.
Thank you.
Anything you'd like to tell me about whoever that was?
Storyteller, who am I addressing?
Oh, it's a rather stout gentleman. He's wearing quite wide, wearing lots of layers of clothing. He's got quite a fresh wound going from the right ear all the way down to his jaw. As Griffey smiles. It's always fun to watch the interesting ones, the intelligent ones, to see when they done fuck up.
They're a colleague.
Interesting colleague, that. Would be a shame if any of this information got out. Hutan would pay a premium, I am sure. But a boon is a boon.
Thank you.
Seems that we are now settled, as we both have something we don't want to be known. Understood?
Understood.
He offers his hand and looks to yours.
I offer mine.
So people don't think I'm not a generous man. Pulls his hand back. Runs a nail side of his mouth, leans back, and spits to your hand. Actually, it's almost like a pebble, a stone.
Yeah.
You're welcome. And with
Thank you.
just as quickly as he arrived, he's no longer there. As you're left with a puddle of, you expect phlegm, but blood. quite a sizable clump of it in your hand.
I give it a smell.
Ooh. Warm. Your Tremere senses are tingling, for the lack of a better term.
Sure.
You get the impression that that came directly from him.
As in his own vitae.
From a tear in his mouth.
I will take a few moments to consume that myself. As unsavory as that might be.
Oh no. Oh no. It's not unsavory at all. He is very happy with you. He went quiet while you were inside the mausoleum, but now, no. You can hear him licking his lips. And he's tasting as it goes all the way down. There's sweet promises of gifts, of boons, of anything you want. Your beast is very happy with you right now.
Oh, I'll hold you to that.
Now, in the time that you have left, is there anything that you would like to do before you head over?
Which ritual was that in the scroll?
So that is the... servant.
In that case, I will probably use a small amount of time to try and get that sorted.
Understandable. Right. So which means I shall then go to Kay. As I know that you were dropped off completely separate to everyone else, just the same. Probably even maybe the last person to be dropped off before Heimdal. You even probably gave him directions to his haven. And no, he probably didn't even notice this time either. So, if I remember, you were incredibly keen, because of something you owe someone rather important to you, that you wanted to find out where Flint's haven was.
Well, the thing was, where I wanted to be dropped off, it weirdly might have been a bit too close to Flint, but it was like a good bit of time between that. Oh, is that him over there? As Kay would follow unseen.
Oh, I know. Okay. So we're going to do a stealth and I don't know, dex. Yeah, why not? Just difficulty 3. He's very observant, but he's looking for demons and wraiths and all the things that Arnold does, not you. Right. Okay, that's there. And
Be a 4?
yeah, no, that's fine. There's not being funny. You swallow yourself into the night, and you're able to follow and track. I will want, because he, without him knowing, he did actually try and double back and lose whoever may be following. So, in well, let's say wits and streetwise to try and keep a grips on him. Now you have it's an opposed roll. You've got to beat his 1 success.
I don't know if that's going to do 5. Messy crit.
Interesting. Wonderful. So yes, you do follow him. You do find him in the Stratton domain and follow him to the Goddard's Monastery. And the only problem is that you even follow him inside. You see him go down with 2 people who then come back a few moments later looking slightly drained and tired. And you, who knows, manage, the door opens, you sneak in, you follow. No one's spotting you. You must be the world's sneakiest sneak. You're in his sanctum. There's books and libraries and there's everything you could possibly want, but this looks all, well, slightly a little bit more occult, very mundane. But then the door at the other end opens as well, completely unseen. And as you walk through, you can see Flint sat with his back, talking to no one. He sat on a chair, but talking and nodding away. At which point, you're tapped on the shoulder. I don't think he wants to be watched, Kay.
Do I recognise the voice?
You recognise the voice and you see Griffey.
Then why are you here?
Are you saying the Prince's Scourge isn't allowed to go anywhere? Is there anything else
Oh, yeah.
you'd like to say against the Prince?
I am simply inquiring.
I might suggest you inquire somewhere else at top speed. Because I might, I don't know, decide to be impolite. Okay, what are you
We
doing
would never
now?
want that. Kay would like to make his way out, and at some point, if he's able to, oh no, occult book. Let's go.
Dex Athletics, difficulty 4. You are running at speed.
Oh no, does he rouse? Yeah, he's only under 5.
Well, you only roused the once. You're no longer in that room. You fail it, but so you get hungry, but you still get the bonus. Let's.
Oh,
Right, 4. I would say you could re-roll, but hey, you seem to be a little bit too hungry to do this. So you grab something, but probably not the big juicy book that was open that you would have wanted to. But you do get yourself out the door and then make yourself sharpish. You keep running for a little bit longer than you probably should, but there's no sign of Griffey, so it's probably not there. But
so there's no sign of him, which means he's next to me. Keep going.
right, so okay, so you keep running until you can see him. I see the logic. No, the tome that you've got, you're not sure what it's on. You need to translate that, but you can do that at a later time. I'm sure it was of value to someone. You do, oddly enough, even though you've just sort of bumped head to head with the Scourge, you do seem to feel a little bit more relaxed now that you've fulfilled your end of the bargain. And sort of your beast inside is he's just let's just say chilled, because it's balancing up. You've just got him pissed off the Scourge too. Ha, we found him. But hey, who knows? You do get a message while you're heading home from Amelia. Little bit miffed, asking for you to call.
I will say Kay's a bit peckish, so on the way home he might have found someone. Maybe they had a bit more to say.
Kay's incredibly peckish by those 5 dots of hunger I see there. And I think, yeah, no, that's fine. Are you going to get rid of them all? Take every last drop?
How bad of a person is he?
Well, it's still the evening. It is a Thursday night. Ignore Heimerdinger in the bottom right there. Trying to drop hints. You can find someone. I'm sure there's someone doing something not particularly helpful. You're in the central domain after all. It's where the undesirables tend to end up. Well, now they've been cleared out of Shul, that is. So you can take a couple of drops from one, couple from another if you want to spread it out, without doing too much.
Spread it out. Assuming I don't find, like, just an absolute prick. That maybe is recognition of Anthony. I'm just gonna spread it out.
No, there's absolutely no one that looks like Anthony. Lucky for you. Lucky for them, actually. So after you feed, well, mid-feed, another message, call me. After you feed, another message, call me. Another message, you dick, call me.
That's about the time where I would call that in the sewer on my way home.
It's, the first 10 seconds is just her cursing, swearing at you. It's all your fault. What have you done? Blah, blah. I'm not going to go through the conversation with you because it's pretty much one-sided before she tells you, you selfish, good-for-nothing, and she hangs up. What you get the gist of is that the police have turned up at her work and have questioned her about her online activities, and she's been invited to a voluntary interview this Saturday, and they made it very clear that if she didn't go voluntarily, she would be brought in for an interview under arrest, which would probably end up also leading to having all of her electronic devices seized, and then a complete forensic sort of examination of her online persona. And she seems to be very unhappy that you've not given her the skills to avoid something like this. That's just the gist. Add more swearing.
I believe that's when he would... People lose phones all the time, and that one went away. Oh, new one! And call Amelia back.
Just literally... Call disconnected. Call ended.
Oh, everyone's losing phones today.
Mm-hmm. You've managed to get back to the Haven. There's no X marked out anywhere for that nice anarch chap mentioned earlier on. But looking at it, he did describe it incredibly well. It's almost like you were telling, as if he was telling you and you were telling Heimdal. But hey, there is. Do you have CCTV going around, or is it you just tend to be a little bit more digital?
I've been trying to hide it, but there will be cameras every now and then.
So you can see that Lev's across the road from you. You can see that they boarded up the windows where the fire damage and whatnot. But it doesn't look like anyone's been doing any work on it just yet.
Maybe we should fix that. I hear these insurance people can be very convincing, or at least convince them.
Are you going to make a call and trying to convince some corporate so-and-so that it's a really good idea that they bump them up their caseload and whatnot, or are you just simply going to go and change everything and authorize everything?
First one if the second one doesn't work.
Yeah, no, the second one works very, very well, so I would ask you, well, I'd normally ask you to roll, but it's embarrassing to see how many dice you have in that pool, so yes, it's big insurance doesn't really have much of a threat for you, so I'm sure I'm sure the bar will be very happy tomorrow when everyone turns up to start work completely unexpectedly. Hey, was there anything else you were needing to do, or anything else you wanted to look into before you have a well, are you cleaning, are you showering?
I mean, new clothes, maybe? If I get around to it.
Okay. Just keeping the sewer funk about you.
Besides that, have a look and see what Amelia's done.
You can see that's a bit of the scary thing, because you can't see what she doesn't appear to have done anything different, and you can't see evidence of people snooping or any record, but as of around about midday today, all of her activities stopped. It was like she suddenly decided it'd be a good idea to go offline.
Anything pop up if you were to look into any police records?
You don't find anything in the usual suspects, any of the usual criminal division for their cyber people. They don't appear to have anything on their radar about her. In fact, there's no record in the police of anyone going to talk to her or question her. Now, you could sort of go into the security services, but that would require a role.
I'm feeling good. Might as well continue this well.
Let's say wits and technology. You can use your specialty, of course. It's going to be at least difficulty 3. No.
How about a 3?
That's 3. Not a problem. No. They don't appear to have. Doesn't appear to be on any list on anyone watching anything at all. You've if I remember, you have lots of things already set up here, there, and everywhere, keeping an eye on these sort of things for her. But no, there's nothing on record of anyone official paying her attention or wanting to visit her. Funny that.
So we're talking super secret MI5 or whatever.
No. You've checked the. You've gone through to check the security service. There's nothing on file. No one appears to be paying her attention. There's no chatter. There's no comment at all. It could have been a prank. For all you know, someone's just turned up dressed in a suit and sort of said, "You've got to come in and have a chat with us."
Does Amelia have cameras?
No. She's incredibly anti any of that.
Would Amelia have noticed a hidden camera put in her house pointed directly at the door?
No. Not if you'd have put it there. But remember, she said this was while she was at work. Now, you do have access to those cameras, and yes, you do see 2 people in suits.
Just try and figure out who they are, where they're from, where their mum
That's
works.
going to take a little bit longer, because you're going to have to sort of run searches and facial recognition and whatnot. But
I got time.
there we go. No, you can set it. I'll let you know when it returns.